Hello, welcome back to Foos Entertainment for my review of 1988's Night of the Demons. This is the new 4K UHD release for Collector's Edition from Scream Factory. Now, I actually got this last year, but didn't review it until now. You'll find out why. I will be talking about the plot of the film, the rules of opinion of the movie, my opinion of the film, a little bit about the quality of the catalog title, release of the film, and give it a ranking. It's Halloween night and Angela is throwing a party, but this is no ordinary Halloween party. Everybody is headed to Hall House, a deserted funeral home, formerly the lair of a mass murderer. But when the partygoers decide to have a ritual, they awaken something evil, and these party crashers have a thirst for blood. Now is a battle for who can survive the night in Hall House. All right. Well, people that know this movie really do enjoy this film. This is probably one of the best examples of making a really good, whether you want to party, when you have a party watching this movie or not watching this movie, this right here is a prime example of how to make a great Halloween themed movie that you watch every year. That's basically what the world thinks about this movie. Interesting enough, there's a little cultural thing about this movie. Matter of fact, there's this old bar I used to go to that actually promoted Angela out of the Night Demons movies. And they probably even know that this is the movie that's from, because most people, just know Angela as Angela the Demon. They don't really know where the character of Angela is from. And I find that very, very interesting that Angela has become so downloaded into our our cultural Halloween consciousness, but yet not many people of the modern generations actually have ever seen this movie or either one of its two sequels. Now let's go on to my opinion of the film. I've always heard about this movie. When I went to video store, I always saw this particular cover on a VHS, but I never ever picked it up or any of the other two because they're all in the same section at the video store. And it took me all the way until I was 40 years old to finally watch this movie. I'm a little bit older than that now. And I gotta say, wow, I really enjoyed this movie. I really, really did. And yeah, I'm on that bandwagon of this literally being essential yearly fall Halloween watching for me. I'll be watching this movie every Halloween probably for the rest of my life because it definitely deserves that respect. The sequels, I don't know. We'll find out when I review those because I am doing those after this. All right. Now let's talk about the catalog quality of this new 4K. This one does have Dolby Vision plus HDR10. The last time I watched it, last year, I didn't have Dolby Vision. I can definitely tell you right now, watching with just HDR10, you're not going to get the same experience. So make sure that your display has Dolby Vision plus HDR10. You'll get the full experience with the video. The 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio sound presentation is actually pretty damn good. There's a lot of good use of surrounds in this. And so this is not generic in any way, shape, or form. This is actually a very good 4K release from Scream Factory, which is not always the case with those guys. There are some cases where it's not. All right. Ranking of Night of the Demons. Okay. I give Night of the Demons definitely a 3.5 stars. It is almost a perfect movie. There's a little bit of camp that kind of turns it off a little bit. I would call this a perfect movie if they went more away from the comedy side of things and just made made a more horrific, more terrifying, more realistic looking approach to making, like, say, a Sam Raimi Evil Dead movie without comedy in it. And if they did that with this movie, this probably would be a very perfect movie to me, but they didn't. So I'm giving this 3.5 stars because I really do enjoy this movie. It's a little bit better than a great film. I would say it is almost perfect. So it definitely deserves that almost perfect score of 3.5 stars. And I will see you guys on the next review. Until then.